So Toy Story 5 is out later this month, but before I go and watch it, I want to rewatch the previous ones to see how they hold up in my ranking and reviewing series. If you enjoyed this video, just leave a little like or hit that repost button. Anyway, onto the video. The movie sees Woody being stolen by a toy collector and discovering that he was a character in an old 1950s TV show. After meeting the other characters from his show, Stinky Pete the prospector, Bullseye the horse, and Jessie the cowgirl, Woody learns that they are being sold to a toy museum in Japan. I think the movie raises quite an interesting question. What happens to a toy after their owner outgrows them? Throughout the movie, we learn this has happened to Jessie in the past, with her previous owner, Emily. Meanwhile, Buzz, Rex, Slinky, and Ham stage a rescue mission to find their friend. I think this movie has a great story and it manages to balance its A story and B story really well, so for plot, I'd give it 4.5. When a twist villain is done well, it can be exceptional. Take Mr. Waternose from Monsters Inc. for example. The reveal of his true nature actually feels shocking to the audience. Admittedly, this could be because I've seen this film multiple times, but I feel like even as a kid, I never found the twist or Stinky Pete being the villain too surprising. It was more of a shock that he actually came out of his box, as we were led to believe that he was in mint condition. And I may be missing something, but what actually is his plan here? He's upset that some kids leave toys on shelves, so his plan is to go sit on a shelf in a museum in Japan for the rest of his life. I don't think he's a bad villain per se, I just never understood this. And although he's more of a joke antagonist, I have to give a shout out to Buzz's arch nemesis, Emperor Zurg. I really wish we could have seen more of him and their dynamic. If only Pixar made a spin-off and didn't completely butcher the character. I guess I'll just have to stick with this one. Villain rating for this movie, 3.
I'll never give in. You killed my father.
No, Buzz. I am your father.
No!
It's insane how much of an improvement the animation is compared to the first one. And once again, this film is incredibly funny. Pretty much all the jokes land no matter how many times I've seen it.
Use your head. But I don't want to use my head! Ah!
One of the standout running jokes is Buzz getting swapped out for another Buzz Lightyear, one who still believes that he's a real space ranger. And somehow he's more delusional than our Buzz was in the first film. Also, I'm so glad that supporting characters like Ham, Rex, and Mr. Potato Head are able to show their personalities more. Like, I do think this franchise has been milked a bit, but if Pixar was to make a short film about these guys, I'd be here for it. And as for Jessie, her backstory is so moving. And the montage of it being put to When She Loved Me, absolute cinema. Yeah, Pixar really did their big one here. The kids just aren't getting this anymore. This is another one of those cases where you appreciate certain themes so much more as you go into adulthood. Rewatchability, easy 5. Like the first one, I think this movie's iconic, and it's definitely one of Pixar's best sequels. In fact, I'd go as far as saying it's one of the best sequels in general. Does anyone agree? I will be willing to debate. The stakes actually do feel high for the type of film this is, and honestly, at times I was really watching in awe, thinking Pixar used to make some incredible films. And you know what I do miss? Bloopers in the credits. As a society, can we please bring that back? If Toy Story 5 does that, I will give it 5 stars on the spot. As for this film, like the first one, I think influence and legacy should be a 5. While I do think the first one is good, Toy Story 2 was a massive improvement in quality and storytelling, and manages to incorporate excellent humor while telling a great heartfelt story. Final score for this movie, 4.375.
Let's go home.